Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel All Things Allegro. Hope you guys are staying warm, staying safe and staying positive and sane during this time. And yeah, welcome back to my channel and thank you for subscribing. If you have not yet subscribed, please do, and also hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. I'm pretty excited to now be doing more and more content now that I'm trying to find some time, and I will keep answering your questions and trying to create videos based on the questions that you guys send me on social media. And I had someone ask me quite recently how I got to diversify my business and how do they go about diversifying their business. So before I start, when I started my company, it was a media company, Ogela Media, and now it's Ogela Group because we have diversified and gone into non-media industries and from farming to properties and so on. So and speaking of that, we are currently renovating our ogelagroup.com website. It will be back up and running in about a week or two when the guys are done with the website. So look out for that. You'll be able to see and read up more about the company and what we do and how we started and see the team and so on. So I'm pretty much excited about that. But back to diversifying your business. For me, it started when my mom said to me, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I remember one time I went home to visit her and she said, I see that you're really, really good as an entrepreneur and you're doing all the things that you said you would do as a little girl, but I want you to start investing your money in other things outside of the current industry that you're in, which then was media industry. And I mean, we did everything from the blog, the entertainment blog, to public relations, advertising, marketing. That was the Ogela Media umbrella. And I took her advice quite seriously because my mom is one person who just doesn't open her mouth. When she speaks wisdom and it comes from a good place. And I knew that she was seeing something bigger in me, and I had to invest in that, just in even thinking about it and trying to plan around it. So it took me a couple of months, and I realized that I wanted to diversify my business into things that I love, because when I love something, I go all out. No matter how bad that industry might look, no matter how long it takes me to make a profit, I go all in because I also have a passion for that industry and what I love. So I decided then to go into organic farming, Ogela Properties, which is a private real estate company, mostly focused on student accommodation. And those are things that are close to some of the things that I love outside of the media industry. So it made it easier for me to even pursue them and diversify into those industries. And then, of course, there are industries that I knew would be profitable over time. I just needed to work hard, work with a great team, and know what our vision is and what we're trying to achieve with that specific company that I was now, branching out into and then forming Ogela Group from Ogela Media. So the rebranding has been not a difficult transition really, because people really saw that, okay, under the Ogela umbrella, there's so much more that you offer than just an entertainment blog, a public relations agency, and so on. So they could already see with the different companies that were launched over the years since 2011 that, okay, this is becoming a big company. It's not just one entity, and so it hasn't been that difficult. And also I kept the logos similar. The only thing we had to change was just media to group, and that was it, because I still wanted to carry the same branding that we've had from inception till now, which works perfectly for us. And there's a great story behind the Ogela logo, but I'll tell you guys about that a little bit later on. So yeah, back to diversifying your business. Always ask yourself, what is it that you're good at? And start researching that industry, and also if you're not particularly good at that, in that field, then are you able to hire people that will be good, that will then make sure that your business idea and the business that you're going to set up will thrive, over the years as you build. Otherwise, you may just like something, but it doesn't mean that you should pursue it as a business. You can like it from afar, but do you have to invest in it? No, not really. So there's that. And then there's also knowing when to diversify. For me, I realized that I had to build the Ogela brand to a point where it was solid enough that I could now stack more bricks on top of that and build as we go higher. Without people really knowing the reputation of Ogela and its history, its founder, the team, how we started, I doubt that we would have gotten to the point we are today, because they wouldn't really understand what we're trying to do now without understanding and knowing the history of the company and seeing its growth over the years. So it's really important to pace yourself and take your time in building your brand, and then you will know, like, I can't really tell you when, but you will know when it's time to then diversify and grow. It'll almost feel like you can't fit in that room anymore. You need to expand, you need to grow, you have a lot more to offer, and that's when you know, okay, I'm ready to diversify. And another thing, you don't always have to necessarily diversify into different industries. You could just expand your service offering. You could just look at, okay, well, maybe I am somebody that loves beauty and I just want to remain in the beauty industry. I don't really want to go into property and farming and science and all other industries and ITs and so on. How do I then diversify within the beauty business that I'm already in? There's a number of ways you could do that. I mean, from makeup to massage parlors to, there's so much that you can just sit back and realize, okay, within the beauty industry, which services do you want to now expand to our customers? We used to do maybe nails and hair. Now we want to do more. Perhaps we want to launch our own products in-house. Perhaps we want to now move from just a nail parlor to a full-on beauty parlor where you do waxing and hair and nails and that is also diversifying in-house, not necessarily going outside of that industry and tapping into another industry and so on. So that's also another way to diversify your business and look at what you could offer your customers. And it's in times like these that I've seen a lot of people trying to diversify, but because it's almost done under the pressure of COVID-19, it's not being done right and it's being rushed, because you feel like, I just need to do something more to get some income coming in, because right now what I used to do, I needed to be open, I needed people to be there to actually offer the service, and now that they're not there with the lockdown restrictions, I quickly need to do something else, but then they're not doing it right, because it's too rushed. So take your time in thinking about how you want to diversify your business, which industries your strengths lie in, and the team that you're going to build to you're going to acquire to help you build in that industry that you're wanting to tap into. And also just doing your research. Sometimes it looks good from afar, but the closer you get, it's not as good as you thought. It's not profitable. It's going to be a waste of your time, a waste of your efforts, a waste of your money. So it's not worth it as much as you might have thought that this is going to be a brilliant idea, brilliant business. Let me jump into it, and then you're like, actually, I'm going to waste my money. Maybe let me just focus on growing what I already have instead of stepping outside. So take those things in mind and apply those to your business ideas, your current businesses. See how you can grow, expand. And like I said, you will know when the time is right, when you almost feel like you're in a box and you can't, you're stuck all four corners, you can't turn anywhere. That's when you know that, what, I actually have more to offer. Let's step out of this box and let's just explore and figure out something else that we can do and what we can offer. So those are my tips for diversifying your business. It's definitely important to not put all your eggs in one basket. I've learned from diversifying my business at an early stage that it's something that right now I thank myself that I did it, because I'm able to still make an income from other industries when other industries are a bit slower, so I'm not relying on one source of income. And that's, for me, I think one of the greatest achievements in my business plan as a whole, because had I just stuck to relying on one income stream, I would be stuck, and I don't think that I would have room to grow, because I would continuously need funding to grow. But yeah, so invest in other industries, invest in the current industry that you're already in, expand your service offering, and just see how you can grow without limiting yourself and also without stretching yourself too thin, and knowing when the right time and knowing when is the right time, sorry, to actually expand and grow. So good luck with those business ideas, and let me know in the comment section if I missed anything, if I should elaborate on something, and also what your plans are in diversifying your business. I want to hear all about it, and I will be reading all your comments. Thank you for watching. Bye.